for 10:30, no later than dropping them drawers. I know what you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is the 11th of May 2024 and currently I'm at my best friend's house, and today is her birthday. See how good I have known, but the love I have for her,
Use that love and arrange my house.
I cannot even move an inch from here.
Use that silver and gold, but you have 2 hands. Sit and arrange my house.
My 2 hands are for chopping life, not for doing menial jobs. I've been manual labor. I've been meaning to make that Q&A video, but I've not had the time to. So since I'm here with the birthday girl, let me just go ahead and do it for myself. So yeah, let's get right into the videos. I posted an anonymous link on my WhatsApp status, and so many people sent in their questions, and it's about get to know. These are the questions. This person says, what major insecurity do you or did you struggle with growing up? I did not have any major insecurity. Yeah, what do I know that is insecurity? Because my mom, like, she raised me with a lot of self-confidence. Like, what should I even be insecure about? Like, I'm so confident to walk into any room and talk to it. If you could change one bad habit of yours, what would it be? It's procrastination. I procrastinate for everything. Your baking skill, is it a hobby or strictly for the fun? I really enjoy baking. Like, I really enjoy baking. As a matter of fact, like, I feel like my emotions are in tune with my baking. Like, when I don't feel up to it, I don't even take jobs. Like, when I'm not 100, when something is bothering me, I derive joy from baking, but at the same time I make money from it. In fact, the main reason for going into baking was, at the time, I needed some distractions and then I needed to make money. So here we are, thriving and blooming. Which of your parents do you resemble? My daddy. I look like my daddy. How are you able to maintain your friendship for years? I admire that about you. Well, there's no recipe to this thing. It's just that I've been so lucky to, like, meet very kind and beautiful people in my life. Although we all have our down times, and when trouble comes, we try to, like, dialogue and, you know, get past it. And then communication, because I have friends who have, like, moved from my city to other places. I even moved out of this continent, and we still get to talk, and it's all about communication and, you know, giving them, like, that room to, because we're all human. So what's the best advice a family member gave you while growing up? Actually, there's a very big advice that someone gave me, and not even a family member. It was my 100 level in school. It was a guy, Darlington, shout out to you. So he was like, Palms 100 level, just see it that you have a whole new book, empty pages, whatever you write in it. So, like, you have the power to create your own story. You have the power to, like, write the narrative about your life. So whatever it is you decide to do while you are still here in school is totally up to you. So I just see, as from that day going forward, I see any new phase of my life, any new stage as a total new book, empty, and I'm going to, like, you know, write my story however it is so going to please me. So yeah, that's it. How are you managing to run your business and satisfy your clients during this celebration? Lately, I've not even been baking much because I would rather not, like, compromise on my quality than, you know, just compromise and they make money out of it. Because right now things are very expensive. Like, we all know what is going on in the economy. So I don't take as much orders as I used to. That one is okay for me, and yeah, you know, just basically navigate. I feel like you should create other options. You get other packages, like create more affordable packages for your customers to, like, keep the business going, because major turnover is very important. So it doesn't, like, if you keep baking, sending items out, you know, people, your name is still out there on people's lips and all. when the big jobs come as well, they will call you. That's been my greatest accomplishment. Like, I don't think I've accomplished anything, let alone great. Please, I've just been surviving. What was your high school experience in high school like? You had the good times, the fun times, and the bad times. What is something you've done that you didn't expect to do at this age? See, I have been doing life on my own for the longest of time now, and you know, sometimes when I look back and I'm like, is this really me? Am I really doing this by myself? Wow. Do you journal, and if so, what do you usually write about? I write about almost any and everything that happens to me. Like, I journal a lot. Like, journaling helps me organize my thoughts because I tend to internalize a lot. Like, I keep a lot of things to myself, and sometimes it gets too much and then it feels like your head wants to explode. And some of the things you go through in life, you wouldn't want to like talk about them to a third party. So I write about everything and anything that's me, even happy memories, like happy moments. I journal on my phone. I can just be on the move and I think of something, I'll just write it. I know you've made it. How will I know I've made it? My guy, let me tell you, even you self, you will know that I've made it. We all have certain how do I put it? We all have certain milestones, like certain expectations that we have about for ourselves, and when you like achieve that thing, you feel like, oh, you've arrived. Well, guess what? It just never ends. So as for now, just waking up every day, and where I am at the moment, like, I'm very, very grateful and thankful. When you make a resolution, you stick to it. Most times I don't do. Character is built and not, you know, most times I don't. I try to keep it up for a period of time, but at the end, sometimes it just it's not for me. Let me just let it go. Have you ever had a life-changing moment? If so, what was it? In fact, we've all had a turning point in our lives, and my turning point was when my mommy died, and yeah, my mom is late. Shout out to her. My life changed. Yeah, it helped mold me. What's the number one thing on your bucket list? Like I've said earlier on my other video, is to travel, even if it's to an African country, like go to Cotonou and be drinking coconut water from the coconut itself. I don't mind, like, just to travel. What did you fear most growing up, and how have you dealt with past disappointments? Growing up, I didn't have any fears because my parents like made sure that I had everything I needed, and then I was so secure. How to deal with disappointments, like in a very at a very early stage of my life. Basically, don't expect anything from anybody. Nobody owes you anything. So if they even decide to be nice towards, like, do something nice for you, you should be grateful. So just one of those things. Like, your younger self, be proud of where you are now. Yes. What did your first relationship teach you about love? My first relationship taught me that every single person knows what they are doing. Man, woman, girl, boy, every human being on this life knows what they are doing. So yeah, and that has been inked into my mind. What's the best way to support you when you're having a hard time? Leave me alone. To be honest, like, just let me be. If you see that, like, you know, being withdrawn or struggling with something, just let me be. If I need your help, I'll talk to you about it. Don't bug me with, okay, what do you want? Okay, leave me. Let me process things in my head first. Do you consider yourself an extrovert or an introvert? And I'm an extrovert. Although most people would disagree with me, but I see myself as an extrovert. Do you feel like you act differently when you are by yourself versus when you are with a group of people? No. See, the answer to that question is, it depends on the group of people. Like, it depends on where I am, obviously. Like, I'm here now, being a chatterbox, you know, carefree and all. But if I'm obviously outside, I have to, like, compose myself now. Chevy, 98% composure and 2% preparedness. What's your advice to someone going through grief? My friend, it never ends. You see that big lump on your throat that you've not been able to swallow? You're never going to swallow it. time, some people will say time heals. Time doesn't heal anything. So anybody that's telling you that is a lie. You just learn how to live with it. That's just it. You learn how to live with it. But do you believe in ghosts or any paranormal activities? Yes, I strongly believe in ghosts. Ghosts. If you're Nigerian and then you are Igbo and you say you don't believe in paranormal activities, I don't understand. You don't have village people. Don't get me wrong, go. Some people might not have ever experienced these things, but I want to tell you that they are true, they are real, and they exist. What's your biggest pet peeve? Do you consider yourself an early bird or a night owl? These two questions in one. My biggest pet peeve is male, female, anybody, like you're with someone and you're my friend and you're trying to touch. Don't touch me. Keep your hands to yourself, please. Like, don't even touch me. Just anything, except when you're hugging or exchanging pleasantries, like trying to shake the person. But anything aside from that, please keep your hands to yourself. And I'm an early bird. Like, I wake very early and I like to get my things done on time. Do you plan in advance or save things for the last minute? I plan. I don't wait for the last minute before I start carrying out anything I want to do. I try to be flexible in my plans. Do you always arrive places early or on time, or are you notoriously late for everything? Some cases I come early, sometimes I come late, but not notoriously late. Like when it comes to my business, like I'm there on time and on track. But if anything is making me late, then it's just beyond my own personal control. What's the nicest thing someone has ever done for you? I know the person that did this thing for me, I know that when he was doing it, like he didn't even think it was going to matter so much to me. So I went to my friend's house and we didn't have lights like in my area at the time. Everyone was hot and there was no chilled water like where in my area. So I was just like talking about it and he took that in mind and then now put cans of water for me in his fridge and it got blocked. And when I was about going, he now gave it to me, like I think 3 cans or so. He now gave them to me that I should take this from you. And I'm like, it was so cute. Like, I did not say you should go and give me ice blocks and you think, but it matters. What's the most unhinged thing you've done this year? I've not done anything unhinged though. Make I go die. Wait till my papa go come do. No. If you had to change your name, what would you change it to? I know what I would change it to, not because I don't like my name, but because I really love the name so much. But I won't be saying it here because I want to name my daughter that when I eventually start having children. Do you believe in second chances? What's the biggest risk you've ever taken? Do I believe in second chances? Yes, I do. God gives us second chances, like every day, every single day you wake up is a new chance. Wait, who is even asking me this? If it's an ex that is asking me that, man, fuck you. Keep it moving. I don't spin the block. We don't spin the block around here, okay? Okay, wait, what's the biggest risk you've ever taken? It is money, money. He had to do with money, and I lost the money. It's not in the Ponzi scheme. I invested in my business when I shouldn't have. Like a lot of things were not in place at the time, and I made the big investment. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends to tell their friends that Palm Saver Race is now on YouTube and Palm Saver Race has posted, and endeavor to bring them over to the Saver Race side of life. Okay, and yeah, that's that.